Welcome to Franchise Addicts, a podcast all about franchise movies. My name's Luke.
And I'm Chris.
Today we are covering our final movie in the Evil Dead franchise, Evil Dead Rise.
Evil Dead Rise, last one, but not for long, right? Sequel,
Yeah,
it's on the
next
way.
year.
Yep.
Evil Dead Burn is called.
Burn. All right.
And partly off the back of how successful this movie was, because this is the most successful box office dollar bill Evil Dead movie of them all.
How much did this bank?
Like $147 million.
Wow, that's incredible. I had no idea about the box office of it all. I'm happy about that. Do you know how much? Do you have the budget for it?
Okay. It says 15 to 19 million.
And what was the 2013 budget?
Like 11 or 12. Yeah.
So a little more, but not much. Great. I mean, obviously we're doing it 10 years later. So the effects have gotten better with that type of money.
Well, and this movie actually is lauded for having a lot of practical effects.
Really?
Not a lot of CGI used in this movie.
Really?
A lot of this was practically done, which is probably one of the reasons why I like it so much, is because it feels really real. Not that the last movie, the 2013 one, didn't feel like visceral and real, and I'm sure it was very practical itself, but this one kind of lauded for the effects that they were able to get done on this movie.
Yeah, it's very creative too. But getting into opinions soon, but not quite yet, right? What else should we say about this off the top? I mean, it made a lot of money. Do you know how much? I'm just asking you questions. How much did 2013 make, roughly, approximately?
Oh,
you can make it up. It doesn't
97
matter.
worldwide.
Okay.
So Evil Dead 2013 was the highest until this movie.
Okay.
Of throwing, and the budget. We're talking about budget. That movie was actually way expensive than this one.
Was it in the 20s?
No, it was a little like just 17 million. So
okay, I think I had said 11, but yeah. So it would be basically the same as this movie.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. But yeah, so it's 67 domestic, and then 79 to 80 worldwide. So that's where we fall at the like 150, 147 mark for box office for this. But so this movie was supposed to originally be a straight to HBO Max kind of deal, like, as a big rollout for the Max subscription. And it tested so well with the audiences that Warner was like, dude, just
put it in
in theaters, baby. Yes. And yeah, obviously ridiculously successful, and then now lives on Max.
Yeah, it's the early summer release, as I recall. And we should introduce our special guest, though, Luke.
Oh yeah,
right.
Andres is back. It's almost like especially with our Evil Dead episodes, Andres is just on them already. He's our third talking head.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Well, I'm so excited to come back. Yes, thank you, Chris. So happy to come back for probably my favorite of the bunch. I think this was one of the. I mean, Evil Dead 2 is number one, but this one is so close to it, and I just so excited to talk about this movie. And yeah, it's crazy. Like, to think that this movie was supposed to be a direct to streaming, and then Warner Brothers saw the results of the test screenings. That's how important test screening is. Like, you need to know if you got something good, you got something good. And thank goodness, whoever the president of movies, Michael DeLuca, and the partner, I'm forgetting the name, thought, oh no, this is going to be special, and it did. And was it 3 years ago with its release? I heard so many good things about the movie. I was like, oh wow. And it annoys me that I couldn't see it in theaters, and thankfully, when it was in Max, I was able to see it. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, the stuff that the films. I feel like Netflix is the worst at holding films back that they maybe should put in theaters. Obviously, the big one right now, Frankenstein, which is getting a small theatrical release, but for all intents and purposes, will be out everywhere on Friday. And that's this is like a huge movie. They've they did the House of Dynamite, which I actually just watched last night. Pretty good blue ball ending. But so yeah, I mean, what do you?
I'm concerned about House of Dynamite because I haven't heard people kind of rave about it, and I thought it would be a movie that people would get behind really quick.
It would if some things didn't happen at the end. That's all I have to say. Like it starts very solid. Our girl Rebecca Ferguson shows up. She comes to work.
Love her.
They have and for the big three like American the people that are playing people in the American government: Rebecca Ferguson, Idris Elba, and the guy that is Lane from Mad Men.
Jar Harris. You're talking.
Yes, Jared Harris.
Jared Harris. Sorry.
So they've all these people that are like kind of pulling off an American accent, kind of not play these very important people in the American government. So interesting move. It certainly is entertaining, but just it's the ending. I'll just say is very divisive, and some might say maddening. But if you see it, but I was thoroughly entertained through the process, even if at the end I was not happy.
Hey, sounds like a Catherine Bigelow movie.
But Luke, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Speaking of speaking of being let down as time goes on, that's a segue into me just talking about how I'm feeling lately. It's kind of weird. I have been working hard, right? I'm working hard all the time. You know me. I'm a hard worker. One thing about me is I'm working hard. I'm working into the nighttime. I'm
working through the daytime too.
Burning the candle at both ends is like kind of my vibe. Yeah. And I've been crashing lately, right? Whether it's just a long day of work, I am crashing, and it's a whole not a lot of fun at all. Also, at the gym, I was just at the gym the other day, totally bonked my workout. I'm so sad about this.
Bonked it.
I bonked it.
Wow.
You bonked a workout?
No.
Well, I hadn't either until the other day, and I was humiliated about my bonking of it. I bonked the workout in front of everybody. I dropped the weights. I let out a cry that was high octave. Embarrassed myself, and I ran out of there. I ran out of there crying. I want to be honest with you. I feel this is a safe space. I ran to my car from the gym crying because I bonked my workout. So I just wanted to tell you that. Do you have any advice? You're always so good at advice. I was wondering if you could tell me what to do about this to avoid the
much bonk, like I would critique a movie that has gone off the rails, a sequel per se that maybe doesn't belong in said franchise. I think you need to upgrade your energy. It sounds like you're crashing a little bit.
Yeah.
And that bonking, I think that means you need to also upgrade your brain.
Oh, I mean, that's always people are constantly telling me this.
And boy, do I have a product for you,
is this?
baby.
I can do something?
This is Dubby Energy.
Dubby Energy. Okay, tell me about it.
So this isn't your average caffeine and sugar rush. Each scoop of Dubby delivers science-backed performance and focus from the inside out, with over 13,000 B12 for deep cellular energy.
Jesus,
278% of your daily vitamin C for immunity and recovery.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love that. Chris,
what?
You'll love this.
There can't be more.
Patented dose of neurofactor to supercharge your memory, mood, and mental clarity.
Fuck, did you say neurofactor?
I did.
Shit, I've been reading about that. That stuff is next level. You're saying that's in Tubby too?
It is. It is.
Hell yeah. How do I get some? Is there anything? Well, I mean, yeah. I got to get this right away. You know me. I need something that gives me energy. I need it now.
Well, you can get it at w.gg/franchise addicts. Promo code franchise addicts for 10% off your order. W Energy is a pre-workout energy drink. I actually took a scoop of it today before I did my workout, my noon workout, and it powered me through the day. I've been sick last week and coming into this week, first time that I felt a little bit of energy, and W helped me get through my workout. And it's now the only thing I use.
I can sense when we joined this call, you were so much sharper than usual. You're so much you had so much energy.
I looked like this guy.
Yeah,
look at this guy. Whoa,
that guy is ready to take over the world right there. I could only. That's like the Nirvana logo. After a couple of
it's like the Blink 182 logo.
Absolutely. So, does it come in different flavors, or what do we got here?
Just check out the website. They've got a bunch of flavors. I believe there is a brand new flavor. I forget specifically what the flavor is, but all of their stuff is cross promoted with different like manga cartoons and stuff like that.
Cartoons?
The Japanese manga cartoon.
Oh, manga. That's good. We should make sure that we're
an anime
that out to our audience. Like, manga, not
and anime and all that sort of stuff. And Chainsaw Man is the big movie on the street.
I've heard
of the anime world. Yep. And so they are promoting Chainsaw Man with their new flavor.
Hell yeah. All right. Well,
and we're back into movies. Look at us.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm going to get on that right now.
Get on that. So this movie used a bunch of practical effects. The bathroom was like on hydraulics, so that's what was actually shaking it. That's not just camera work, that's practical effect. They used about 1,700 gallons of fake blood.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And they found this apartment complex in Auckland, New Zealand. And that's where they shot a lot of the exterior and all that kind of like rundown looking shit.
It was not LA after all.
Yeah.
They Lord of the Rings did. Okay, very cool.
You can one more fun fact, Chris.
Yeah.
One more fun fact. You can hear Bruce Campbell's voice in this movie.
Is he on the the vinyl?
He is on the vinyl.
Is he on Evil Dead Live? Okay. That's cool. I love that for him.
He said in a commentary that he likes to think it's Ash in another realm somewhere speaking through the Book of the Dead.
And then the cashier at Dunkin' Donuts was like, I just asked you to pay for your coffee. He's like, well, I've got to talk to somebody. They're like, I don't know. Bruce Campbell, Evil Dead was so long ago. Do something else with your life. I'm just kidding.
So,
go on.
Andres, what's your history with this movie? When's the first time you saw it? How did it feel?
Oh, wow. It was actually, it was like 2 years ago. So not to be morbid, after my dad passed away, it was that year where I was just kind of like, I joined the MCU Bleeding Edge. I started to watch more movies and do some reviews, and I got Jeff shared HBO with me, and so when I think that was my first thing I did was to watch Evil Dead Rise, because I mentioned before in the Evil Dead 2, my dad and I experienced this franchise together. In Evil Dead 2 was the last thing with me with him, and so I cherish that memory, and so I always thought maybe one day me and him will probably see the next Evil Dead, because I heard about this movie. It was in production, and I think it was before it became a theatrical release. It was still the streaming thing, and so I saw the movie. I saw it in Max, and I was like blown away. I was like, wow. I totally see why it's like so popular, so good, made that so money, because it just combines a lot of the things you love about Evil Dead, and they kept what you like about it. They refresh it in a new way, but not without disrespecting, the lore. Like you kind of know, all the bells whistles, and for just the new movie, this comparison of the Final Destination Bloodlines, you got characters that you like, and so that really combined that into this great, new Evil Dead movie that really captures what you love about this series so well. Because the last movie we reviewed, Evil Dead 2013, was like a decent remake, but it just didn't like got what I want Evil Dead movie to be, and this one did, which is great.
Yeah.
So that's my relation with this movie, and I was so happy I rewatched this because there's a lot of details I love about it. I mean, I agree with you, Luke. You brought up the trivia. I don't know if you guys watched this really great channel called Dead Meat, and when he did the kill count for this movie, I was surprised how practical it was, and it's just so good because you know I don't like. I hate now that Hollywood is using a lot of CGI, and the volume has become a big issue thing if you don't use it right. And so it's great to see a movie like this. You're seeing all the practical and all the like old tricks. All the tricks of filmmaking was and a good use, which is great. But yeah, I have enough. I will praise the film when we get to the recap and all that. It's one of the best horror movies of 2013. I mean, 20. Oh, not 2013. Sorry, 2023.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was a great year. I mean, Screen 6 was out that year, and then a couple ones I can't remember right now. But like, I recently saw was it The Late Night with the Devil? That's another great movie.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that in Halloween, or the first day of November, with my friends, and this like lives up to being one of the best horror movies, and yeah, just a great one. Enough praise for me. I'm very happy to hear. I just want to hear what your guys' thoughts. But yeah, it was good to see this movie finally after what happened. Stuff like that.
Absolutely. 2023 was a great year for horror. When Evil Lurks, did you guys see that ever? It's in it.
No, not yet.
Sick. Infinity Pool.
Oh, I heard about that.
This really great. Beau is Afraid. Can we count Beau is Afraid? I don't know, but that came out then.
I don't know.
Great movie.
And of course, Thanksgiving. So, anyways, I love. Can we talk about Alyssa Sutherland and her facial features? Because I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna get into. Yeah, I mean.
Well, I mean,
she's very attractive, 100%. We were all these red-blooded men in the room. we can agree she's quite a looker, of course. But also
this is a fucking performance, dog.
Yes, and we before I even get into her acting, I'm just gonna focus on her looks, because that's what I do. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe. Alyssa, but her facial features are very kind of like, I guess like
angular,
defined. And I think it makes when they put that like the makeup on, she looks so like cool but scary, and it's like it just works so well.
She is like a horror model. Like she is the dream.
Yes, she should have played Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I mean that'd be sick.
I did get mad. I mean, you guys got some like Joker vibes, obviously, with the way her face is and everything.
This is an incredible performance. I mean, Lily Sullivan's great too as her sister Beth, but like, man,
not the Lily Sullivan we met.
Yeah,
do you remember we met Lily Sullivan, the CBB actress, the improviser,
right?
And I actually tried to make a joke to her. I was like, "Have you been in Evil Dead?" And she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And then she's like, "You want a picture?" And I'm like, "Yeah, please." And then you took that picture, Luke, and I still have it.
Bang! There you go.
Oh, but no. Back to Lily Sullivan from this franchise. Great. She does a great performance. We can talk about all of them. But yeah, I mean, because Alyssa Sutherland, Ellie, is the rock of this movie, and of course the first infected. The one struggling with the trappings.
I mean, so I did when this movie came to Max, I did a rewatch of 1 and 2. Skipped Army of Darkness because I don't think it was streaming anywhere at the time. I think I would have had to buy it, rent it.
It's a Terminator 3 situation.
Yeah,
you'll have that DVD if anyone wants it.
Okay.
Andres, do you know about the Terminator 3 situation on streaming?
No, tell me about this.
The government doesn't want you to see that movie.
Somehow the contract rights to that movie are just in movie limbo. Like every production studio has owned it at one point, and now like nobody owns it. And so whoever does happen to own it is very like minuscule and small. And so it's on no streaming services. So the only way to watch it is you have to have a DVD copy of it, or have had somebody like
our friend Paul who
record it to their DVR at some point.
It was on his TiVo from like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I bought the DVD, and you can't. So yeah, Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. Oh man, you can't. That's another Rise movie. Holy shit! But this one you cannot find, and that's okay because it's not very good.
No, it's not. Unfortunately, I actually own Terminator 3, and I'm ashamed of that.
We actually talked about.
I do too. I also own it. It's fun.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We actually talked about the Terminator movies at the end of our Reanimator episode, Andreas.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Right.
It's obvious. First two movies great. Third one, it's okay.
Yeah.
I personally like Salvation. I thought that's the third best after the two, just in my opinion. Because just because like it's the first to be in the future and all that. And then I don't like Genesis. Genesis is the worst.
This is really bad.
Yeah, just in the series. And then
but it's really good. Dark Fate.
Oh my god, Dark Fate. Oh my
god. I went to bat for that one famously, and it is not. Paul and Luke thought it sucked, and I stood up for it. And that's okay. That's okay. Critically, I don't think the world agrees that Dark Fate is very good, and I can see
what I said about Genesis was that the recreating the original movie was cool. Like the rest of the movie is dog shit.
Like, hey, you remember this? Remember this? Hey.
Yeah.
But that was all cool. I liked that.
No, it was. It was
yeah, but then it turns into like just a Jai Courtney saves the world situation.
I heard there's a movie called something with sharks.
Yeah, he's supposed to be great in it.
Yes.
Oh yes.
I gotta check out maybe I gotta give him another chance.
He's like a serial killer that uses sharks.
Yeah, one of my friends told me it's really good. He gives a great performance as a villain.
Dangerous Animals.
Yes.
Yes.
You can see it in AMC Plus if you have that.
Okay.
Or it's available in the streaming, which is good.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jai Courtney.
Dude, I always believed in Jai. Even though we made fun of him, Chris, I believed in Jai. I knew he had it in him.
I didn't. Yeah. I was just judging him and trashing him.
He's John McClane Jr.
Because I wanted to feel better about myself.
Chris, he's John McClane Jr.
He is John McClane Jr., damn it.
No. I know him as Captain Boomerang, folks. He is the Captain Boomerang. Don't think of
What's that from?
Oh, Suicide Squad. He's the villain called Captain Boomerang. He's the Flash villain.
Oh, right.
Yeah. See, when he played that character in the Suicide Squad, the 2016 one with directed by David Ayer.
Yeah.
That was where I was like, oh, he's a good actor. He's so funny. Because he was just being himself.
Yeah.
He was just Australian, criminal, and exactly. And, oh my god, he's so funny in that movie. I was like,
who do you think is my favorite character in James Gunn's Suicide Squad?
My money is Polka Dot Man. I'm going this far.
Not a chance.
I don't. Harley Quinn.
No.
I don't remember all that. There's Alligator Man. There's
it's the Weasel.
John Cena. Who's the Weasel again? Is that Pauly Shore? Is Pauly Shore in that movie, Wizarding the Juice?
I wish he was the Weasel in that.
The
Weasel is just a weasel. He's a giant weasel.
Oh yeah,
then he jumps out of the airplane, and I laughed so hard when he jumps out of the airplane, and they're like, "Did someone teach the weasel how to swim?" And he just fucking drowns. That's it.
A good one.
The weasel just dies.
That was good. That was much better Suicide Squad than the one that had the good trailer and then the bad movie.
Yeah, 2021 Suicide Squad by James Gunn, the best DC film ever. I got to say.
The guy, I can't think of his name, the actor's name, but the guy who plays Rick Flag, who was also in For All Mankind, the main guy.
Joel Kinnaman. Yeah.
Joel Kinnaman. He is an incredible actor and needs to get more work.
He was in that show with the girl that was like The Killing or something, and he was also in that. What?
It was The Killing.
That was what it was called? Oh my God, I didn't even know. Oh, I did know. I watched like at least 2 seasons of that a long time ago. He was also in the Cloverfield movie that like wasn't very good or appreciated. The second one, I believe, right? You have the original Cloverfield. I think it's called the Cloverfield Effect, which is the one with.
No. The second film was the 10 Cloverfield Lane. That's what John.
I feel like that came
That
first.
was the third one.
And that one was John
in
Goodman.
between.
It was called Paradox. The third one.
Paradox. Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm taking this to ChatGPT.
No, because you know what I was thinking. Whatever. Yeah, ChatGPT will figure it out. Just sorry, water that's evaporating and being used, because we need to find out.
Hey, I pay for it.
That's me too. It's called blood money.
Oh, okay. Andreas is right. Cloverfield 2008, 10 Cloverfield 2016, Paradox 18.
Oh yeah, good call, man. I usually feel like I'm so good at that, but
a direct sequel to the 2008 film is in development.
Yeah, the 2016 one, 10 Cover Lane, great film. Because
yeah, I like that one.
It's directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who did the Prey movie. That was also really great.
And
the new movie's coming
Prey, did you say the recent?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. And his new movie Badlands is coming out actually this month.
I think this Friday.
This Friday, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
this Friday.
It's a evil John Goodman role.
Yeah, it's a really good one. It's a great film. You should watch.
Have you ever seen the movie Barton Fink?
Of course,
I'm aware of it. Is that like a
It's a Coen Brothers movie.
Coen Brothers.
Okay,
it's really good.
Oh, John Turturro.
But that's another bad John Goodman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bad
evil
John
character.
Goodman.
I mean,
bad
not
Goodman.
that he's like bad acting.
Oh yeah, he plays the villain.
He's evil.
Yeah. So
he's like Satan.
Oh really? Spoiler alert for Barton Fink.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
1991 movie.
That's like a metaphysical reading of the.
Yeah. So
that's not explicit.
Paradox
that's right on.
Was supposed to release in theaters, but Netflix, Paramount was having a tough time during their movies because they were financially in trouble. So they sold off Paradox in Netflix. So that's how I knew about the third one. And I heard bad things about that.
I started to watch it and spaced out, but I do that with good movies and bad movies. So but
I don't blame you. I always said that as well. It's like, oh God.
But let's talk about this movie. I think all of us think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
EDR, otherwise known as Evil Dead Rise. We're talking about that it is just star-studded with babes.
Yep, that's all we care about.
Yeah, we care.
Finally got hot girls in this.
Woo! Yeah. That's all I need, brother.
All right, I'll get us into the recap of the film.
Two hotties and then two ambiguously gendered children that are teenagers.
Middle children, yeah, and then
one
girl.
One kid, you can say that, but the two, I'm like, yeah, boy and girl. The third one, I don't know what was that going, but yeah.
Let's recap it all. Let's recap the rest of it.
Let's recap.
Let's go to LA.
All right, so we open with a great trick shot, which is you go to Evil Dead camera, and now that we are in this time and age, you're like, man, they must have shot this with a drone. Boom, it is a drone.
Yeah.
And the guy catches it. Great little bit to be in the movie. I'm already in. I love it.
Nice.
Young woman named Teresa is checking on her friend Jessica, who seems sick. Jessica sits up and she's Evil Dead possessed. She scalps Teresa and then murders her boyfriend with a drone blade before emerging from the lake and revealing the title Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, love the dramatic choir. That's what was used in the 2013 as well. That didn't happen in the originals, right?
No.
I love it. It's great though. Fucking awesome. Amazing opening shot. She literally rises up over the fucking lake, and there we go. We are off to the races. But unlike Evil Dead 2013, this is by far not the best part of the movie.
For sure, but it does do a homage to the cabin in the woods scenario, and then
Yeah.
obviously takes you into completely different atmosphere through the rest of the movie. Gets you like a really cool and gnarly kill right away. That scalping is fucking gross.
Oh my God.
And yes, and then that she puts the drone to her face.
Yeah, because well,
Like,
they do the bit at the start where when after he catches it, his girlfriend or whatever, the other girl on the dock is like, "Oh, what kind of damage would that do if it hit you?" And he's like, "Well, you know, it would only just mangle your face. It wouldn't slice it."
Yeah.
And then obviously it is then used as a weapon later on.
Hold my beer, mangles her face. That's a great one. Yeah, no, it sets the tone. And oh yeah, and you know when she starts speaking in that lower toned voice.
Oh yeah, we're just ready to go, baby.
We're ready to go, 100%. And then we're in.
Yep. So we smash cut to Beth, played by Lily Sullivan. She's at a punk rock nightclub type atmosphere place.
In the bathroom from Train Spotting, I think.
Basically. And she is doing a pregnancy test, which comes positive. So she wants to get family back into her life. And so she goes to visit Ellie, her estranged sister, who lives in a dilapidated Los Angeles apartment building with her 3 kids, Danny, Bridget, and Cassie.
Irish, for sure, right?
Kind of.
I would imagine.
Danny, Bridget, and Cassie. Okay. We used to have it so good until they closed down the building.
So yeah, I mean, Danny is a your kind of Justin Bieber looking, want to be a DJ kid.
Spinning some LCD sound system.
Just, you know, he's got to be spinning records, baby.
Mm-hmm.
He's always in his room spinning track.
Spin it! Oh shit! He just lets it go, and the beat drops. And Danny is he's holding court.
And Bridget is a social justice warrior. So Yas Queen.
She gets we get that character development just a tiny bit.
Yeah. Her mom giving her some decent advice, and then we've got cute little Cassie, who's just, you know,
she's just a little kid,
and she gets absolutely terrorized in this movie.
Yeah, not a good time.
The final scenes. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a nightmare? It's just like that.
Yeah.
This is the line, I believe. Good stuff.
Yeah, Beth is unexpectedly arriving. Ellie's like super drained. Her husband had recently left. They're being evicted from this building that's about to be demolished anyway. Everything's kind of awkward, and then a earthquake hits the building, and we are into discovery and into our first mode of this film. Andres, how's this setup for you?
Fantastic. I think this movie did a really good job of hooking you right away to the film. That cabin thing, I totally agree with Luke. It was a good, you know, like kind of like, okay, we know what's Evil Dead, you know, the cabin, the Deadites, like in this that like short, like almost like prelude, that will like, you know, get a callback towards the end of like what happened to that. Like it was a really good hooked up of like what the hell is happening with that scene. And man, that hair, what do you call it, the scalping was like, whoa, that was a killer of a kill for like a dead eye, you know. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those movies. And oh my god, I totally agree with you, Chris. That like the logo coming up and the music, just like Evil Dead 2013, but here so much badass and like cool. It was like, oh my god, we're cooking here. And then, you know, we come into our main protagonist, you know, with Beth. By the way, trivia with this, something I actually like about this, some of the names here are actually name of the previous actors that played the female characters in the original trilogy. Beth is, I think, was one of the actors that were playing the sister of Ash, if I remember. It's been a long time. I remember that. And then I think Ellie is also another actress within that first movie, the of 1981. So I really like that they referenced some of the actors from like the original trilogy. And yeah, and whatever you relate to these characters, like I think one of the issues we had with the previous film that we reviewed, like I like what Freddie Adams was trying to do, but it was undercooked. Here, the director is so much, he has confidence, he has this clear vision of like, okay, we're going to talk about motherhood, and like, just like Aliens, that's the major theme, the major, like, okay, this is the protagonist, like, I need to, protect the kids, like, all that is like very grounded, and like it's so simple, it's not overcomplicated like the last movie where we're dealing with, oh yeah, this is a drug addict, I need to get myself clean, and and it's like, what the hell, like, I get, like, as Luke said before, like, I get what they're trying to do. It was just they were so like overcomplicated with their storytelling, and like they were also trying to reintroduce that universe. With here, it's like, okay, here's the characters you're gonna follow. This is the main character that you need to like root for, which I already am, and like it's believable. I think the two sisters thing is really good. That's something we don't really see in horror. Like, family is a major theme in these horror movies, and this one does it very well. Because last time, it was the brother sister thing was okay, but it was so underdeveloped. I wish we spent more time here, and I like that they went back to do another family story, but this time much more cleaner, very straightforward. Like, I understand what was going on there. They're estranged sisters. The fact that she didn't know that the sister called her twice about what happened with the husband is kind of like really sad. But like, I understand where she was coming. Like, she's trying to move up in the world, like, which we all want to do. Like, I understand that. And I think this opening is just really good character development, and just wrapping up towards the earthquake. I like too about this movie. It doesn't overcomplicate the lore of the Evil Dead. That was something I didn't like about the last movie we reviewed, 2013. It's like, oh, they, because like they were doing so much of that lore. I was like, oh, that it's cool, but if you do that, that's like, it's gonna overwhelm me, and like I'm gonna miss certain parts. With this movie, I know, like, it was clear, like, I understand what the book is. It possessed people, they have their sense of humor, all that. Nothing like crazy about the lore. It's like, it was very like, what Evil Dead is, and thank goodness they didn't do anything like added like new additions. The only addition was like cool kills, or like cool, like what the Deadites can do as like an entity, and that's it. And I appreciate the like more clean, straightforward storytelling from this beginning, which is great. Yeah, that's I had to say about this beginning. It just hooked me right away, and oh my god, that's the scalp thing is gonna be one of those things. I'm like, oh my god, and and oh my god, that boyfriend was so stupid, like so annoying. Thank goodness he died. I was like, yeah, thank goodness that I killed him. Yeah, he was such a douchey. Oh yeah, yeah, and that girl. I was just reading my notes here. It's a cousin. She's a cousin of that girl that we're gonna see towards the end. Like, they're cousins.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. So I just want to bring up that, and they don't bring it up, but like that's how they know each other. But yeah, overall, love this opening. It gets you right hooked right away.
Luke, what did this do for you? What did
Yeah,
this
I mean,
opening? How did you like this opening?
confident, man. It's so confident. Lot of show don't tell. A lot of
Yeah.
like you said, very broad strokes with characters that you're just filling in with your mind then, if you want to add any more detail. But it's just like, yeah, this mom is, super stressed out and lives in a shitty apartment. Like, I feel that. And you just do these kind of broad, like, it's kind of they did it pretty easy with like the kids. They're like, yeah, we got some teenage kids, just give them some generic kind of thing. It doesn't have to really matter at all, because all they have to really do is just react to what our great female leads in this movie are doing the entire time. So don't overcomplicate it. And it gets right into the action, like, right away. Like, this is 15 minutes of stuff and you're rip roaring.
Yeah, I used to stamp some points already made. The fact that the earthquake is infused as like something to shake everything and cause crazy shit to happen, so you don't have to like just be like, I don't know, it just happens because it's a crazy cabin. We can't do that anymore. Love that. Yeah, like you said, just kind of just a much better job, right? Setting this story up much more natural. And the story, I mean, and you could say, well, the drug addiction, that's kind of a common story. I don't know, they just didn't land it as well. I mean, I think we probably talked about that why before. But you've got pregnancy, as Andres, you mentioned via Alien, is like the original body horror, right? We'll just put it in a dude. But pregnancy, the changing of the body, the trappings of being a mother, the hell or horrible situation, the bleak, dark situation that Ellie finds herself in as her husband had left and there's no family and she's just alone with these 3 kids, clearly not making enough money, living in this bad area. I mean, gosh, it's giving Florida Project, right? And then the shit happens, but it does set a really nice base up that we can like look back at and draw some conclusions as far as reading into the text a little bit. So fucking yeah.
So the earthquake causes a break down in the kind of parking garage area of their apartment high rise. And so they go down to investigate, and Danny crawls down in there. He sees that there's like some safe or whatever and grabs out the Book of the Dead and some vinyl records that have demonic markings on them and stuff like that. Because obviously, I mean, he's got to spin that shit.
Yeah, it's a metal album, obviously, right? Like it's some Danish shit right there. Like it's cool, black metal.
And so this comes. So when I first saw this movie, I think this was the best tweet I ever had for my personal account that no longer exists because I got banned because I was trolling some dude on a podcast.
And we don't need to get into all that. It was an accident. What happened? A misunderstanding.
It was. And then to hear my side of the story.
It was a different time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding about everything.
I mean, not on Elon's Twitter. I mean, come on. All I basically said was go kill yourself. But like, what are you gonna do?
Unalive yourself.
Unalive. So I posted like, it was something along the lines of like, I can't believe like the premise of like Evil Dead coming into a world is that this wannabe DJ kid just like cannot stop himself from having to like find this beat in there, baby.
It's symbolic of like all like white guys entering their 40s, right? They're just vinyl. Oh, I need vinyl. Go to Target, get some more vinyl. That's the jam, right?
But like the kids just like
people older than me, Luke.
But what if that sound that we've all been looking for is right here, baby?
Right here. Yeah. You know, when you listen to the demonic chat or the demonic chat, you can really hear the difference when you listen to it on vinyl as opposed to some Spotify bullshit.
Yeah.
It's fuller. It
kind of sounded like some Mudvayne albums.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, I would definitely sign that band, you know?
Yeah.
I put them on the label. Jack White is there in like Nashville, like, go on down, press you up my studio. That's my Jack.
So White. Obviously Danny spins that record and finds the speed that it needs to be at, and the Book of the Dead gets read out loud. Never good, especially because he literally takes off one track and switches it. Goes and grabs disc 2.
I feel like this is a good thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, and we get the Evil Dead spirit being released into the world. And Ellie is in the elevator and gets overtaken.
Does a man always unleash the Necronomicon demon?
Yeah. Yes. It's funny. This is like, well, no, this time is different. This is a priest that does it, which is crazy.
Oh, sure, but like the Danny is playing it, right? And we've got what's his face, the Glasses brother. He does it in 13. Yeah. And I'm thinking that Bruce Campbell does it. I think it's always a dude. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe that means nothing.
Yeah. The first 2 is the professor. The third one you don't really get. I think.
It's a little. But if it is said, it's definitely said by a dude because most everyone in that movie is dudes.
Actually, Ash does it in our meet. See, the wizard told Ash to say this so that the spirits don't activate. But because
Ash says all the words in that.
Yeah, but then he forgets the last line, and he's like something, and then the evil is. It's so funny in Over Darkness. And then
there was a big conversation about what that was.
Oh, really?
But anyways, that was from a different episode.
Some N word.
Okay. Well, and then
Bruce Campbell then
it was a different time.
Winks into the camera.
They said it on SNL. Oh, Bruce, you're canceled. That's why you're out of here. So, but anyways, back to
Then 2013 is the kid, Eric, or whatever his name is, say the words, and then this one is a priest, with this like society or whatever. But this time I don't think we hear the word. This my second viewing. This is the first thing we don't hear Conju or the familiar words of the Evil Dead. This was totally different. It was more like
nose for
like a live. It was like a live recording of a meeting, a church meeting, like the Charlie tape.
And then like the evil spirits just randomly came out and it's like, okay.
Yeah, they're like, it's fine. Dude, you'll say it, you'll play the record. You guys will know when it starts to pan through the city all crazy that like Evil Dead's on.
So Ellie getting possessed.
Yes.
In the elevator, fucking sick.
Yeah.
Also stumbling out of said elevator and then back into the apartment and just chucking the eggs into the pan.
Tell me, creepy. You know what this reminds me of?
It's the substance.
No. But another scene
that where also happens in the substance.
Really?
It's true. I was gonna say Michelle
Pfeiffer and
Catwoman. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the famous like she's come in and something's happened to her. The hell here. I mean, that's just classic forever because you know how I feel about the those Batmans. But yeah, it's a great scene. It's great.
This is, it's so good. Again, Alyssa Sutherland just killing it. You get a bunch of really great facial reactions in this. A lot of really, really good stuff.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it introduces a shot that they use a couple times, this I don't know. This is a runner for my favorite scene when she it's a close up of her face, but then also you get like a back shot that's also in focus of the kids. She is like kind of going in and out and like turning. Well, she starts as an evil person because she goes back to maybe not being for a second in the bathtub, but she like spouts out like the first really fucked up stuff. I think she's like, I was missing you guys, and so I thought I would cut you open and put you inside my body or something like just totally deranged. And that look that she has is just demonic, and it's just really effective and really well done.
Yeah, she is the best actress that played a Deadite for enough. Like she has the physical, physical appearance of the creature. Her voice is amazing when she turns into demonic. Like it's so creepy. That scene. It's called Out of Focus, where you're focused on and then the background is a little off-putting. That's a traditional filmmaking. It was cool that this director did that to see the perspective of now this possessed Ellie as a Deadite. It's really cool how they did it. I like the transformation. This is so much better than the whole tree thing. I like the you see that you could see the spirits are like trying to control her with the hits and the blows she has with like this like invisible like force, which makes a lot of sense. That's how these spirits are, and I like how they did it here. And man, like the elevator thing was like so cool, invented, very appropriate. I didn't feel like it was appropriate horror. Like you feel uncomfortable with her character because you're experiencing this evening, but at the same time, you're not like it's not crossing the line like 2013 or the original.
Yeah, there's a sense of, I don't want to say fun, but maybe I'll say fun. I think for. There's just a sense of like this is like just like it's very creepy, but there's not an element of torture porn to be had. It's a different vibe,
even though it is really gross.
It is really gross, but it's and it has some of those moments like cheese grater and whatnot where you're like, oh, but like it's not that's not the vibe, and it doesn't really go to that stuff too often at all.
So the bathroom, the stuff in the bathroom where they're like she's burning up after she like pukes or whatever, and they get her in there to try to cool her down, and then she starts attacking people out of that and is like crawling out of the bathtub at them. Like that's all
so
super
good.
creepy.
Oh my God.
The way her bones like creak or break when she comes out of the tub.
Yeah, she like arches her back like a cat, like it all.
It's it's really like well done, but really fucking creepy. And yeah, I mean, I could see being absolutely terrified by this and having nightmares.
So she gets
it happened to me, I swear. No, just kidding.
She goes nappy poo, and they get the neighbors involved and get her in bed, and then she reanimates from there and starts attacking Bridget. And just goes nuts, and they get her into the hallway, and then she just goes carnage mode.
Yeah,
she murders Bridget, right? She gets like the thing, like or is she killed at this point?
No, Bridget is infected.
Yeah, she gets turned at that point.
Yeah, but like there's like a big stab or something, and then she's also turned.
It was she got her with the ink pen or the like tattoo pen.
Yeah. In the cheek, and I think that's how she infect. Oh, and then also she kissed her, which she was able to infect her with the spirit. The kills was she killed the guy who was supposed to like break the what do you call it, the exit door with the hammer.
Yeah, he was like hammering with a crowbar. He was like the kind of buff dude in the tank top that wanted to pray with people.
Yeah, exactly. He was the first victim.
He gets his eye. His eye is ripped out and goes down someone else's mouth, or someone else swallows it. Yeah.
One of the best callbacks for the Evil Dead 2. I was like, yes, that was so. And the guy dies by choking the eyeball. Was like, yes. I was like,
good. They're hitting the notes. They know where their meat is made.
Pitch
exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then and also they are not afraid to kill kids. That's another thing that I like about this movie.
Which I love.
Yeah. Me too.
I mean, we need more of this. Like, can I stand up, preach a little?
Yeah. Like when the kid's arm, the second victim is the kid who is the brother of that of the guy that gets choked in the eyeball. His arm is literally like torn apart, and like he's thrown through like the wall there, and then it was so cool. And then after that is that old guy who thinks who is it? Beth is a groupie, and he has the shotgun, and he gets
Mr. Fonda.
Yes, Mr. Fonda.
Mr. Mark Mitchinson himself. I don't know if he's worked anywhere else.
But that like you call it the one shot scene where like you don't get cut back and forth, just the eye door thing for Beth. It's so creative, like really cool.
It's really really great.
I never saw that before in like a horror movie, and that's like one of the things about this movie. Is so creative.
They did it in The Strangers.
Oh yes,
the iconic shot.
Yes, I remember the
Cable Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cable Guy too, yeah.
Cable Guy did it too.
Oh my god, the Cable Guy.
That movie's incredible, guys. That movie is incredible.
Let's hang out. And I love that they
never seen them before.
Feed me the rock, Steven. Feed me the rock. I'm on Steven's team. I can say that entire movie. That's what I did when I was in fifth grade. I just rented it. Me and a friend rented it every weekend.
That movie is about you, Chris.
Oh my god!
I'm the Cable Guy.
Well, you don't know daytime television as well as he does.
No.
I know. I mean, I don't want to be a dark murderer.
Hey.
Is he a murderer? He never murdered
No.
He
anybody.
doesn't murder. But he puts people's lives in danger, and he
Yeah.
is very fucked up, and is very much willing
he's
to
he's a disturbed
destroy people
individual.
mentally with tactics like blackmail at work, stolen property for the deluxe karaoke machine.
He's misunderstood.
He is Chip
He
Douglas.
is.
Chip Douglas.
He's
Play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam. The world is changing. Oh man, I mean there is truth to the attraction I had to the dark Ben Stiller humor that was kind of displayed there. But
Yeah,
I digress.
all over the place in Severance.
The eye hole, what is that?
People.
The people. As the movie goes on, and you can see that the peephole itself is soaked in blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just as all the blood happens when she's trying to sing to her daughter, which is a fucking killer scene.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
tricks that little girl. But yeah, so while the mom's carnaging out in the hallway, Bridget's fully turning now and attacking Danny. You get the cheese grater scene there. She also is like doing creepy stuff like licking her knife, and then Beth has to intervene and has her first kill moment and stabs her through the face.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The little kid had that like staff of her like doll, like Adam's family level, and like bam, killed the Bridget.
That is Cassie. Cassie's the little girl.
That's the little kid.
Yeah. I love that they show they did this in the first movie, and I didn't get to call this out because I left, but the fact that like when Bridget is terrorizing people as a deadite, they cut to Ellie outside, who's just like kind of like getting off or really excited that another deadite is doing.
Oh yeah,
that happened in the first one as well, when the girl that's like locked in the basement. I don't know why, but I just like that was another level of just like adding to the really like menacing, fucked up, sadistic tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Ellie, so in the Evil Dead, when a first victim becomes the Deadite, they're usually the de facto leader of the Deadites, and this movie makes that clear because
she's the mama bear.
Yeah, she's a mama bear, and and by the way, the trick she does to the Cassie was so good, like classic 101 Deadite, like tricking the humans and like, oh no, I'm back, no worry.
Oh yeah.
You know, like it's always like first movie 81 does it, Evil Dead 2 does it, where the mom is tricking the scientist woman, and then I don't know, Armin Dactus does that, I can't remember, but like the 2013 does it as well, and like it's so classic with the Deadites, and this one was the best one because it's like a poor little kid is seeing her mom being like
masterful emotional manipulation.
Yeah, exactly. Manipulation, and then at the same time you're seeing Bridget being infected, which is really nasty. Like you see the black blood coming out of her nose, and like she's spinning maggots, which I was like, oh my god, they're maggots. I didn't realize that. And a very funny gag to repeat, like the line which with Ellie say, no, your mommy's with the maggots now, and then and literally
with the maggots now.
Yeah, and literally
you
like
get Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah,
when they push it down. Your mother's with the maggots.
Oh my god, yes.
But I love that fucking effect too.
I like that one.
Yeah. And then oh man, and when what is it, Beth? Oh yeah, oh my god. And when Beth sees Ellie chewing the glass, eating the glass, that's like, oh my god.
All the glass stuff in this movie is roof.
It's pretty rough.
And I just I'm sorry. I do agree with you, Chris. One of the things I like about this movie is because they're not following a trend. That's something about the Evil Dead 2013 was trying to do, is that it was in that era where we were still in the remake / like torture porn era of movies, where this movie was like, this is like post the now, like we're in elevator horror, we're in mainstream horror, like
This is like Scream is good again horror.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
horror is having a moment, and I think it has since like 21, 22, and like so 21. It's like we're gonna be exactly what we want to be.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, we haven't even. I didn't even mention at the top the writer and director of this, Lee Cronin, who is like really, really talented. I haven't seen any of his other movies, but like this is just an absolute banger.
Yeah, I wonder what else. Old Lee has done. But yeah, it's great. Now,
also a great horror movie director named Lee Cronin. Come on,
yes,
Cronin. he did such films as The Hole in the Ground from 2019.
Not The Hole in the Ground.
AKA My Girlfriend in College, and Evil Dead Rise. That's not part of the real movie. But he only did two things. Wow, he hasn't done much. That's but he's not. He's an executive on Evil Dead Burn, and he's a producer on The Mummy, The Resurrected, which I guess comes out next year.
Yeah.
But is this elevated horror though? It also is, right? I mean, we can say that this thing it's doing its own thing. It doesn't matter, but also. And I think even 2013 was trying to do a little elevated horror with the addiction thing, just as it just didn't succeed. But just like the horror of growing up. I mean, once she turns into a demon, I was like, the analogy of like having a alcoholic parent or a parent that's like inconsistent, or that you have to like a scary parent. Obviously this takes that and like turns it up to like 1,000. But that's there, and we talked about the whole like trappings of being a mother thing and da 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 da. So it does that. It checks off the box. Yeah.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
No. My review for this is that this movie feels the most Evil Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't do
since the original Raimi. It's more. Yeah, it's got the Raimi juice.
Yeah, like that's one of the things I like about this movie, where because we brought it before, the concept about a spirit taking over a drug addict, it's something original, but it doesn't feel like Evil Dead, where I don't know like what you were saying, Chris, last week, but like I felt like it felt like a different movie, but it had to be in an Evil Dead premise. With this movie, it feels like it's pure Evil Dead. Like it combines the greenness of the original one, but also it combines the Evil Dead 2 style that we like, if you like the campy horror, which this has, but not like extreme measures like Army and Darkness.
It's like campy, but also well produced, and the effects are good.
Yes.
So it's an interesting tone, but it totally achieved it. I totally agree with you. This is like they understood the assignment. Lee understood the assignment.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll get us through to the end of this movie, because what I was going to say is this movie does super well is it continues to amp up the kills. Like, if you think a kill from the middle of the movie is good, wait till you get to the end of the movie, because by that time, then they're using the craziest stuff to kill people you've ever seen.
Yeah.
So yeah, Danny is like deeply regretting having spun his vinyl. Like, DJ be damned. And he tries to burn the book, doesn't work. Does he sacrifice himself with Bridget and like burn her down? Is that what happens with Danny?
No. So Danny, Bridget rise up literally as a Deadeye again, and then she attacks. She was almost gonna attack Cassie. The young kid, but then Danny jumps in. He stabbed her, but unsuccessfully, and so she attacks him in the kitchen, stabs him in the. I'm a lefty, so excuse me with my left and right arm. I think the right arm in the knife, which was brutal, and then she's pukes him with the blood. That easily affects him as a Deadeye. If you know your Deadeye rules, and then he gets out the blade. He does the spray thing. I don't know, the cook spray, whatever you do for your pan.
Yeah, and he sets fire to the room because Ellie is coming in through the ducts too.
Yeah,
and she's
cleaning it.
Yep, gotta do it.
Our guy.
Oh my god, yeah. By the way, when she sees the vent and the cat was making that noise, I was like, oh no. And then it was so creepy when she was coming out from the dog. I was like, oh hell no, please.
You get a little Hereditary callback when Beth is listening to the vinyl and you see Ellie like crawling on the wall in the background.
Yeah, I think it's quite that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think it's just another thing too. Is it's just all shot so well. All the scenes are like both creepy and fun to watch. They're effectively scary, but they're also like, oh yeah, this is like a cool, weird horror movie. But it's also having a lot of the pacing is really good. I think especially once that was a note I had is once that Ellie turns evil, the pacing is pretty solid.
Yeah,
it
moves.
Deadite human centipede.
Yeah, and there's no like over exaggeration of like powers or strength or ability or anything like that. Like people fight like they would pretty normally fight in this kind of life or death situation for the most part. Like Beth doesn't do anything super crazy.
No.
And so, Beth and Cassie are able to get down to the parking garage. They're going to try and take a car out of there. Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Is tried in every single Evil Dead movie if they would have seen those unsuccessfully.
Same car? Is it the same car? Is that like a callback to the original 2?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
And they're met down in the parking garage. There's a an homage to The Shining with blood filling the elevator.
Yeah.
It's great. Do it.
Like, gotta do it. You have if you have an elevator to do it with, you got to do it. And so this multi-limbed creature comes down. It's Ellie and Bridget and Danny that have formed into one creature that my notes are calling the Marauder. The Marauder?
Yeah.
The Marauder. Okay. And
the Marauder.
They don't really need to show how it's created, but they just isn't it like one of them starts to like rip the other person open and then
it's stuck in their body. You don't need to like see the next scene where the book was flipping pages and then you saw the image of the limping creature named the Marauder. Like that was funny.
Okay.
They did that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And because
it's like the map from Harry Potter. Marauder's
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Wow. This scene is my favorite of the bunch. Like a great finale, actually, a great climax. Like you seeing like the Deadites being very creative of how to like attack them and like seeing them form into this one creature was really cool. I'm a huge Stanley Kubrick fan. I always dug any shiny reference, and there was a couple here in this movie where like you saw like the overshot of like here when Beth was locking the door, like that's like a shiny reference, and then the elevator thing is so good, like the blood coming up and the funny gag, the funny gag where they were saying, oh, here's this, you cannot have this amount of pounds in this elevator because it's gonna really cut, and it was hilarious. The blood is the thing that will get it like literally fucked up.
It's great. I mean, it's a great scene, making the elevator alive. Like we don't have trees, we're in this, but we'll do it with the elevator. Awesome. Great. It's into the wood chipper.
That's the next thing.
Oh, okay. So we're talking about before the wood chipper essentially is introduced.
Yeah, but let's just get into it. So they get into like the maintenance area of the parking garage, and Beth has a chainsaw now. There's a wood chipper involved. Cassie nearly goes into the wood chipper. Beth grabs her out. Beth almost gets thrown into it. Cassie is now at the switching it on and off. Beth ends up throwing the Marauder into the wood chipper. Cassie, flip the switch. Boom.
No!
And then she takes the chainsaw and like starts
shoving
it
with the chainsaw. Gotta chainsaw the head, or it's not Evil Dead.
Super cool, super blood soaked, just blood spilling out of the wood chipper, just like in Fargo.
Yes.
Yep.
They find a way to amp it up, right? Like something that's
So like we'll get to the end of this and then we'll talk the prologue after. So everything up to the prologue, Chris, go.
Oh yeah. Okay. Great. Great. I love this. It's while I don't think it's my favorite part, I love. I mean, I just I don't know the initial turn of Ellie and her. I don't know being really creepy is my favorite, but this does what it needs to do, and it takes a film that was like all up until this point super over the top, crazy gore. Like, I mean, a lot of shit has happened so far, and it's like, how can we, how can we do the firework finale and do something that we haven't done already? We need everyone.
Do you know what this kind of reminded me of, Chris?
What?
Was the movie Green Room?
Oh, I love Green
Okay,
Room.
yeah, that the Patrick Stewart vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sure you can do that too.
You mean the new?
Oh, yes. Something to improve my career.
Yeah. Oh man.
Number one, make it so. Did you say make it snow? No, make it show.
Make it show. Oh, I love Green Room. It's a great film. Where time where Patrick Stewart is a villain. I never see him play a villain.
Yeah, he's a
before.
skinhead, dude.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
no.
like, I've always been this way. Oh, that was Sean. Oh, that was Sean Connery.
That was Sean Connery.
We'll talk about
Connery's more in the back of the truck.
Connery. I got to work on this stuff. But I'll just to say my piece about the end. Yeah, I mean they everyone's covered in blood. Like if it was bloody, now it will be.
Dude, the wood chipper is raining blood on Cassie, this like 6-year-old girl who is just drenched in blood and like squatting and just like tormented and terrorized the rest of her life.
Those clothes are never going to be clean again. It's
never.
Very bloody. She's very traumatized. And yeah, and then they have like this, and not only like they make the final bad guy, right? Like it's like in like a video game, like here's okay, you've seen this, but now, oh my gosh, reveal. It's like this, yeah, the Marauder? Is that right?
The Marauder.
Yeah, the Marauder. Yeah.
The Marauder, of course, obviously. And so I think that it just does a great job of accomplishing its objective. And boom, great. Of course, we get the very touching part that Beth now actually wants to be a mom. After all this that has gone on and all she has seen, she's like, you know what? I am going to be a mom, and she'll probably take custody of old fucked up Cassie at this point. So hopefully that goes.
I can only imagine.
That's going to be a lot of.
But Chris, is this just the only and best way, or maybe not the best, but just a way that Ellie was able to prepare Beth for motherhood?
Yep.
By attacking her and seeing what lengths she will go to protect the people that she loves?
Yep. She's like, now you've passed the test. She turns the light on, takes the makeup off, and says, all right, Beth.
Like David Fincher's The Game.
Yep. I'm pissed that you didn't call me back, so I wanted to fuck with you a little bit. And thank you to my whole cast and crew, the effects people. They've been great. But she finds out she's going to be a mom. But yeah, I just to kind of touch on Andres, what you were saying, just the this like fantastical horror. So because the other one is too grounded in reality, right? I mean, it eventually gets crazy in the 2013, but this one is crazy from the get-go. So it's got that Raimi spirit, right? Of like, we're gonna get nuts. Come on, let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts.
But it does that. It follows the same spirit. And I honestly thought that a lot of the stuff was probably CG just because of the time and everything. And I guess because it doesn't, they have to do some stuff like a layer over it because it looks at first it looks too good to be practical, but I mean,
they're also in like a basement, so I'm sure they have to do a bunch of stuff to color correct and all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's great. It sticks the landing, even if the landing isn't necessarily my favorite part. It does what it should do, and then you get Jess coming out of the hotel later, or the apartment later. But yeah, it's awesome. So I that's my thought. What say you, Luke, about the ending of Evil Dead, or at least up until the prologue?
Yeah, I think it rips. I I don't have a lot to say. It's kind of it's one of those things that has to happen. Every single horror movie has to have its big culminating fight. A lot of blood, a lot of gore, usually where all that money gets poured into it. And I think this just utilizes it as well as you can do. Yeah. Keeps I don't know why they have a wood chipper down in LA.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Does not, actually. I didn't even think of that, but no, it's
but it's cool. I mean,
it doesn't matter.
At the end of the day, it's cool. So yeah, I just think this is just about as we'll finally get to my rating. I don't know how many more times I can say it, but this is just about as good as it gets, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, let's I mean, you want to get
I want to talk about the prologue too.
Okay.
My thoughts, I didn't say my thoughts on the finale. Sorry. No, I agree with you guys. It's a good finale. I mean, the thing I like about this finale, it knows as a horror film. Like some indies, they try too hard to like wrap up something, or it doesn't.
Yeah, there's no denouement.
Yeah, like it felt really organic where we're heading for this finale. So I really appreciate that. Like it knew it was an Evil Dead movie, so like they know
it knows what it is, right?
Yeah, I know it is. So like it doesn't matter how realistic it is. Like we don't care like how we got the wood chipper. We need a chainsaw for this finale. We cannot have a chainsaw. It doesn't feel like like no one cares about how realistic you need to be.
Yeah, we are not grounded in reality at this point.
Exactly.
I mean, I feel like where a wood chipper, there a chainsaw.
That's actually pretty sound logic. So
yeah, I guess so. I
them being there in the first place a little weird, but them being together.
That makes sense.
It's a lumberjack package.
Yeah.
Downtown LA, in Skid Row, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was also being used for nefarious purposes before it got used by the Deadites.
It could have been another story where like the people that were vacating the what do you call it, the complex, they were like serial killers trying to get people out of
rid of the bodies. They're fargoing it. They're like, exactly. I saw this. This works.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is shared universe. The Evil Dead and Fargo is in the same universe, folks.
It is definitely. It has some of the same sensibilities, I think, as far as like very dark humor with a question.
Midwestern.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it's not.
Maybe that's why I like these movies so much, Chris. Maybe it's that like Sam Raimi, Michigan kind of Midwestern vibe.
You get a Midwest vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Cabin in the Woods. We got plenty of cabins in the woods.
We got a lot up here. In northern Wisconsin, you got a lot of cabin in the woods. It's real good. But sometimes it's not.
Yeah, no. Well, and remember, him and Coen Brothers are good friends. And so like,
I love the Coen Brothers.
Oh yeah, they're great filmmakers. But no, the finale was really great. It's such a fantastic entertainment movie. I agree, you, Chris. It's not like the best finales we have, but it's a really good one because it sticks to the landing. It gets to it.
But guys, do you know what it does even better than that? It sticks the second landing because we come back to something that I've always wanted Evil Dead to do. It kind of does it in Army of Darkness, but the reaction of the people the next day to like what?
Oh, sure.
What this
what happened here,
and then to connect it to the transfer of the Evil Dead to our characters from the beginning of the film. We see the girl get infected before she goes to the cabin, connecting us to the opening shot, where the 2013 movie doesn't connect us to the first thing ever again.
Very true. Well, because in the first thing, what didn't that happen like a long time ago? 20.
Yeah, you have no idea. It doesn't even matter. It's just cool for the sake of being cool.
No.
Yeah. This is super effective. To kind of play that little trick, like to reference the beginning.
No, it kills. It's so good, and it doesn't even really have to be there. Like you could just do the Cassie and Beth walk off into the sunset. Like bang, that's it.
Did you think it was weird? Do you think it was weird that Jess is the girl that gets infected at the end, that she is talking on the phone and more or less she's just like, I I didn't sleep the best last night, but it's all good. Even though like this crazy slaughter fest had happened in her place. I guess we're supposed to assume that the walls are thick and she wasn't on that floor, right?
Or
Again,
she like Xanaxed out.
she just
Yeah,
took a
I mean,
Xanny
to be
Some
fair
out
LA.
at the
though,
light.
well, to be
LA.
fair though, I'm from New Jersey, and
Okay.
and unfortunately, New York, like in these big cities, people don't like really pay attention to these crazy stuff,
Yep.
and I feel like it feels realistic to like if you live actually in those complex, people do kind of avoid like zone out these crazy noises up
Yeah, because you
here.
don't want to get involved or just like
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
so I believe that, and especially her
Okay.
character. Like I think
Yeah, she
yeah, or the type of person she was, it makes sense, like how she didn't notice that. So it felt believable than what we got from
So
2013.
good, baby.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's so good.
it was good. The last thing I want to say about the prologue is do the other films like the first three, do they ever do they start with something and then they do one day earlier? I feel like that happens in one of them.
Army
well,
of Darkness does that.
I feel like
yeah.
one of the cabin ones might, because I feel like one of the cabin ones, well, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Well, no, Evil Dead 2 does it. It's just we don't know like how long the days are, or the nights, because
Sure.
remember the
No,
beginning.
Evil Dead 2 is linear. They just
Yeah.
retell the first movie
Oh,
in 5 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
I was
after, yeah, um, that's a good point.
Because
Yeah,
it's the second day in Evil Dead 2.
Is it maybe one then? I feel like one of them, you go to the cabin and the first thing that happens in the cabin is like there's like ghouls running around is like
mhm,
the first shot. And then maybe
That's 2.
okay,
Because
and then
like I said,
yeah,
Evil Dead 2 starts with the first 5 to 10 minutes is them remaking the
the
first
first
movie
one. Yeah,
basically with less
okay.
characters. So it's just Ash and his girlfriend, and just his girlfriend turns into a deadite and he has to kill.
kill.
And that's the end of night 1. Then Ash tries to escape. He gets possessed. He gets thrown into a tree or whatever. And this is day 2 now of Ash. And then he goes back into the cabin and battles out day 2. Day
Mhm.
3 is Army of Darkness. So it's
Yeah,
like 3 days in Ash's life.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
The three
Oh,
most
you mean
important days of his life.
yeah.
For Campbell too.
I think 28 Days Later kind of does this as well. Like,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
probably it because I watched those recently. I just was
yeah,
like, some kind of fucked up movie. Okay, well,
yeah.
so cool. My question is answered. I don't think that they don't do it in the other ones.
No,
This is awesome though. Any thoughts on the prologue, Andres?
yeah. So I think it's funny looking back at the movie's endings. I appreciate this way because they actually did a payoff, and like they did a setup and then a payoff. There's a
Mhm.
rare thing with the Evil Dead, because that's something we had to bring up, is the continuity. Like they don't even connect. Like it's just how many bad rights issues that this film series have, and so it was so refreshing when I saw this the first time. They actually connect something from the beginning and actually pay off, because Chris, you and Luke, brought up before, the Evil Dead 2013 remake had this like good opening, but then they didn't call that back, and I was like,
Doesn't
what
go
the
anywhere.
hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere, and so I appreciate this movie actually was smart enough to like remember that. Oh no, no worry, we remember what happened in the beginning. We're gonna go back to it and like answer that like lingering question that you were not like think about it the whole movie. But then when they came back, it was like, oh, I forgot about this, and it was cool that they paid it back, and I just love that. It just makes that movie, it makes this movie so like well thought out with
Hmm.
its storytelling in such a good way. It's not like pretentious. It's like they know like this. We're gonna call it back. It's just no worries. Just enjoy this more important story, and
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So I really like what they did with the prologue. It just satisfied my enjoyment of the film, and it's a great, well-made movie. I mean, you don't notice the blood like when you see the CGI is usually the blood spouts, which it was so not like noticeable. It was like really realistically. So because they didn't have too much of a budget, but they were good at using the budget in areas, which is good. It just shows how good this movie was, well made, and I appreciate that, because sometimes the filmmakers always use the CGI in such cheap ways, which is annoying in horror films. Like I get you cannot do the blood splatter because maybe the actors don't want to do it, but yeah, this one was just like it was so much fun. It was like it felt like it was in the like back in the day, like the 80s and 90s filmmaking, which was cool. Um, yeah, I really like this film. I love it. That prologue just like satisfied me in saying that this is the best Evil Dead movies. It's Evil Dead 2, you know?
Sticks
it seals the deal. So
Yeah.
because I didn't prepare Andres correctly for our awards at the end, let's just do collective awards. So we'll pool our minds and just pick one for each.
Mhm.
So what do we think is the best scene from Evil Dead Rise?
Oh,
My vote would be for from Ellie getting possessed in the elevator through the egg cracking scene and her then stopping at her getting put in the tub.
That's what I would say too.
yeah, that one. I know what I will change. I will put the ending where Beth kills her sister, that final blow. Because there's that running gag in the film that she's been constantly called a groupie, and she gets so frustrated with it. And then I love that they call that back as the last thing the Dead Eye
Only
said,
my
like,
sister gets to call me that.
call me that, and I love that. And he's like, "You're, I don't know, dirty groupie slut," and then he's like, "Don't call me that." And then she kicks the head, and it's like, "Oh my god, such a perfect like moment." I just love that, and it pays off. Like she's you know, I mean, her role is a technician. She is a very capable woman, and I just think that, you know, I feel like that was a perfect way to end her character, as now she's more mature and like she will like become her like your sister now, but more maybe better, you know, something like
I
that. But
love that the Ellie head talked back. Like
yeah,
after it was severed, like that
yeah,
was funny. Like talking about, like I thought that was one of the like more LOL moments, maybe, even though like also creepy and weird. But like I think
yeah,
she does. Yeah, she's just like, you're always this one.
yeah.
Foolish. Yeah, I love it.
It's so good. It's again a good callback from Evil Dead 2, where Ash's girlfriend was also chopped hand and she
Oh
did
yeah.
similar thing. I appreciate that because I appreciate this game because I like we didn't get her Beth lose her hen, because that was something I didn't like about the remake. It was like,
Yeah.
why, you know, I
Two on the
appreciate
nose.
two on the nose. So I appreciate that this movie did subtle with its Easter eggs and like just did, you know, its own thing, and it's like they didn't worry too much about like, you know, all the big Easter eggs.
Yeah, you didn't have to beat Beth up. She's too pretty.
Yeah.
And so speaking of Beth, performance of the movie, are we just gonna go Alyssa Sutherland?
I mean, yeah.
I will
Don't
go.
see how you couldn't.
Yeah, I will say Beth, but also her sister, Allison, the actress.
No, we're talking to Ellie.
Yeah, we're talking Ellie.
Oh,
Both Chris
okay,
and I
okay.
are saying Ellie.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
like,
Okay.
she's great.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all good. Beth's good too. Lily Sullivan, the actress, she's good as Beth. But of course, our what I've already
Alyssa
forgot.
Sutherland.
It's Ellie. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry. No, I'm with you guys. Because
Okay.
she was the best performance. Like she's the best that I seen.
I
Like,
mean, she fucked Bruce Campbell, right? Honestly, like,
yeah.
I know that's sacrilege. You shouldn't say it, but like, I don't know. I enjoyed this performance the most out of anything.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. I
because,
mean, it's really good. It's really good.
like, who tell me she combined the drama, the comedy, and like the like just the vulnerability like at the same time, which is crazy. Like it's hard to like in the makeup, she looks so terrifying, but then at the same time she's also funny when she say those like really grotesque and
She's awesome,
you know,
I mean,
it's still
come
amazing
on,
how she did
guys.
it, you know.
We do have Bruce Campbell in an Army of Darkness. Like that's all time stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness. Like, don't forget Evil Dead 2. He's also a Deadite there, and that's great too. But you know, not as good as
the
Army of
crown.
Darkness.
It's his thing, but
It
but
is
as
his
far,
thing. It is
but
his
as far
thing.
as
But
the
she's
performance,
incredible. Yeah,
yeah,
she is incredible.
Yeah, she's good. She's great. She's number one.
Which brings us to MVP. For MVP, it can be a repeat, so we could pick Elisa or Alyssa Sutherland for this again. But MVP can also be anything from the movie, as what makes it the best, or like what enhances the movie the most.
I would say I know this is gonna be weird. I would say Cassie is the MVP. Great
Okay.
child. She was
Talk about
smart. Like she helped out a couple of times. Yeah,
You
you know.
like Newt though. This is a Newt lover.
Okay.
Oh, we got a new
Okay.
lover.
Okay. All right. Look, at least Newt was like she was able to survive 2 weeks in the surviving from that xenomorph attacking her
A
hometown.
tough little kid.
Didn't
Yeah.
seem like it would. She was finally brought
Yeah.
on the team.
Well,
Why
first
don't you
off,
pull your
Cassie.
weight, Newt?
Yeah, no. But here's the thing: Cassie killed her own sister, like without like it, like a French. She helped Beth use the scissors to kill, Ellie. That was a great payoff. That's another thing.
Oh
Great
yeah,
setup.
the scissors under the
Scissors in
bed.
the face.
Yeah, like great setup and payoff. Like
Yep.
she did that, and then of course when we were at the what is it down the basement or whatever you call it, where she had to like uh start up the what do you call that machine? I'm sorry.
Wood chipper?
The
The
wood
wood-
chipper. Thank you. Um,
Yeah.
I rarely seen that machine, but like, yeah, the wood chipper, and like she did listen to her and say turn off or power back up again. Like she listened to her,
Mhm.
and yeah, she was not like this one annoying like child actress. She was actually a good actress. Like she knew how to perform what a child should be, and I appreciate her performance. And yeah, so I think she's the MVP of this story, because like at least she was helpful and like she wasn't as annoying as a lot of child actors we've seen in movies. And yeah, she's better than Newt. I will say that. I will give Luke his like his hatred of Newt. I was like, yeah, she's better than Newt. Like her acting is way better than what
I'm
was
coming
in
for you, Big Jim. I'm coming
yeah,
for
sorry,
you.
Jim. I'm not a big fan of James Cameron, but
Just wait till you see Fire and Ash.
Oh God, I think I'm gonna.
You're not getting my money, buddy.
No.
It'll be a lot too. It'll be very much money, and
I
it'll be
swear,
beautiful.
Yeah, I swear, to God, it's gonna be another 3 hours. I'm like, no, I
It is.
cannot
Oh
do.
my God, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
guaranteed.
No
Let's
way,
lock
it's not.
Lock it in.
Oh my
I
God.
think it's supposed to be even longer.
Oh my God, no, I cannot do that. I
Chris,
cannot.
who are you feeling MVP?
Okay, here I gotta just say this before, but let's talk Alyssa Sutherland, and she does give a great performance. However, under a little scrutiny, she's been in like 0 movies. She was in she was in three movies that even have a hyperlink before this movie, and then nothing really after.
That's more
And then
impressive.
she's a model, so that her main job is being a model. And then she has like small one episode. She's on Law and Order twice as like a victim or something.
Part of the job of this movie is the modeling part, the wearing the makeup, like we said at the beginning of this.
Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, I think that to me that makes it even more impressive.
Yeah, no, 100%. I thought that was interesting because you would think, because naturally I was like, where can I see more of her?
I'm gonna give my personal MVP, even if it like wouldn't win a consensus.
I'm not voting for her, by the way.
To Lily Sullivan, I'm going with Beth because
that's crazy.
Because she sells the final girl trauma thing better than a lot of other actors and characters that I've seen in a horror movie. Like it didn't get too annoying, like her, being pregnant and all that sort of stuff. It wasn't like overbearing at all. It was used as part of the theme. And like she just kind of is already a strong, independent, like capable person from the first time you see her all the way through the entire movie. Like it's a great character, and for like a horror film, a great final girl, and I think it stands out.
Yeah,
she's really good. I would go and give it to Lee Cronin if he wrote it. I'm trying to look and see if there was like a different, but just the putting.
He's listed as the writer on IMDb.
Great. I'll give it to Lee, just because I think that the assignment was so well understood, and the entire. I mean, they've got some great performances and they've got great effects. I was also like thinking of giving it to the effects people. But just the guy who put this whole thing together, let's give it to Lee Cronin for me.
Yeah, I would say he should be our consensus MVP is Lee Cronin. This is an incredible film. All right, so now we're going to get into our ratings out of 10. Andres, as our guest, you get to go first. Remember, you can do decimal points if you want to get fancy, but it is out of 10 for Evil Dead.
2 decimal points because we'll do them. So
okay.
Yeah, we're like Pitchfork.
Okay, I'll give it a 9 point. Rotten maggots out of 5 out of 10. If I did that right, I'm sorry. But yeah, 9.5 out of maggots out of 10. I thought this movie was amazing, top tier horror film. Just delivered what an Evil Dead movie should be, and it did it. And there's just minor things that it was like it's not perfect, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. Like I was so happy and giddy and like scared and just laughing at the same time, and that's the feeling you want to be as an Evil Dead fan.
Is that the highest rating ever given on our show, Chris?
I feel like it might be because we get all like scared about once
get really scared
hitting 9. You're like, oh god, like it has to be like
I get to like 9.3 and I'm like, oh, it's too high.
Yeah, you feel like you're flying, you're Icarus, you're flying too close to the sun with that shit. Like, where you go,
Chris, my fellow explorer, I'm going for it. I'm going 8.8.
Good.
I'm giving it a big rating. This is of the non-Ari Aster modern horror movies of the last decade. This is one of my favorites, like bar none. This is it. This is what I want out of a horror movie 9 out of 10 times. And the one time would be Beau's Afraid. Like sometimes I just need to see that movie.
Also has someone clinging to the top of the ceiling in a bathtub. So that's some synergy there. I was gonna do 8.6. I mean, which to me, like for what I'm saying is that this is really, really, really good. I mean, really, like that's it. I mean, whether we split hairs, it's awesome. I really enjoyed the rewatch. I had only saw it was the second time I ever saw it, but it was really good. Super excited to see what they do for Burn, and I think it'll have some big shoes.
I mean, this is a rare franchise, guys, where the reboot just comes in just kicking. Like 10 years later, give it a decade. That the 2013 one didn't sit super well, didn't age super well. This one comes through like just banging. Like we don't get a lot of franchises where like the first 3 are pretty good, then you get the more modern one, which always has to suck, and then you usually get the straight to DVD last one, the last gasp at the resurrection, and it doesn't work. But then sometimes you get Prometheus, Chris.
Oh gosh!
Even after the resurrection, the last gasp, they're like, no, one more time. Ridley, Sir Ridley, come back.
I'll do the thing.
He's like, I will tell you how life began on Earth through
Holy
aliens.
Shit! You drink this black shit, and they're all like jacked, white, hairless beings, and holy shit. Yeah, I love it. I want Bring Us Alien Awakening. Bring us Alien Awakening, I say.
Oh my God.
I mean, gosh, we want that. We don't want. I don't need a Romulus sequel, you guys. Like, I get it.
I need Walter back.
Walter.
Folks, wait. We're gonna get a good alien.
That's where we left our fucking David.
That's true.
Fucking creepy
That's true.
David. Ow,
dude.
Love it. But they have to de-age him.
Flying. Where are they even flying him to? Where's David going?
There's a fucking story there, is what I know.
I know.
Ridley Scott has never let us down.
Bring back Lindelof to write it.
Get weird. Get weird. Yeah.
Scott on the direct.
Did you watch that thing on Peacock? The Lindelof wrote with the blonde woman from
it's
Glow.
Miss Davis. That was
yeah. Is that cool?
I haven't watched it. No.
Oh, I watched the first episode. And it was definitely like very weird, and then stuff happened.
I am starting a side career as a just a Lindelof TikToker. I'm going to start doing lost 1-minute clips now too, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I went off of The Leftovers for one TikTok, Chris.
Yeah.
Fans didn't appreciate it, and I
More
came back
Leftovers.
hard with The Leftovers, and they're back. I even got a Facebook group. I got people preaching to me about how God is in The Leftovers, and I just can't see it. It's great.
I mean, this all brings us, potential potting down the road. I mean, that's the type of stuff, right? It lends itself so greatly to discussion. Awesome show. I still have to watch Station 11. I got like 3 episodes.
Station 11 is fantastic.
It's been taking me multiple years to get through 3 episodes. So
apparently, all right. Well,
yeah,
we get to announce some exciting stuff because we've picked our next 2 franchises that we're going to cover.
That's right.
Because we have had a lot of people in Trumpism. Some people.
Oh my God.
Reach out to that would like to guest on future episodes with us, and so we had to schedule them out a lot farther. So Andres, we will be sure to have you back. I will get you our schedule.
What's our next franchise?
But we are going to be covering the Indiana Jones franchise. Raiders of the Lost Ark next week. I think I have a guest already booked for that.
Okay.
I would have to look it up, but it will be announced on social media. But we have a guest booked for that, even though I told Chris we would do the first movies alone all the time. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
That's fine.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, I figured that one would get snatched up pretty quick, and it did. I feel like Temple of Doom is going to be a fun episode.
Hell yeah. I wrote a paper on that in college.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yes, because I was like, this is what I'm doing with the money I'm spending.
Yeah, so we'll have to choose our guests wisely on that one if Chris wants to talk a lot.
We're going to get dooming.
But we will. I will also announce our start of 20. We're gonna do some. So Indiana Jones is gonna take us 5 weeks.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the end of the year. We're gonna do some fun stuff for our end of the year. We are planning to do a best of franchise addicts, where Chris and I are gonna pick our 5 favorite episodes, our personal favorite episodes of our show. And then we are going to count them down 5-1, rating our favorite show, and then pick clips from it and react to it on YouTube and stuff like that. So it's going to be
a great entry point if you've not listened to the
it'll be a great episode to watch if you want to listen to bits and pieces of our episode and then have us explain to you what we basically said.
Why it's funny and why
why it's funny.
Yeah.
Why we used to do bits at the top of every single episode.
Yep. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh man, it'll be fun. So we'll do that.
Jeffrey Wright.
I have another crazy plan that Andres, you'll definitely be involved with if I can plan it all out.
Sure.
But it's I think that could be pretty fun for our end of the year. But when 2026 rolls back towards us,
that boulder,
we are covering Mad Max.
Oh, that's so cool.
So connection with Evil Dead in that the first movie in Mad Max then gets more money added to it. And our auteur gets to make Mad Max the Road Warrior. And that is the movie most people know and love with Mel Gibson.
Yep.
And that kicks off the Mad Max franchise, which then gets weird in Thunderdome, then gets modernized and just blows the covers off of every single
critically celebrated and Oscar nominated Mad Max.
Very well.
So yeah, George Miller becomes a household name and takes the Oscars by storm with Fury Road. And then we get the controversial Furiosa.
Yeah.
It's a great film. I seen last year. Yeah, last year, 2024.
24 later Memorial Day.
Yeah, a great Mad Max film, but don't expect it as a Fury Road film. That is not what the film is. Like Fury Road is its own beast of itself. Like it's the greatest action film of all time, one of the best of 2015.
Wow.
I like nothing will really touch that film at all in terms of that spectacle and the
Terminator
craftsmanship.
2.
No, I'll put this over Terminator 2. No offense. I no offense, James
I
Cameron.
can't let you do that, son. You gotta
Yeah,
give the man his coat and glasses.
I got my shark.
Is
my
the dog
shark-
barking at him, Chris?
Yeah, I got my shark.
That means he's a Terminator.
Yeah. Well, no, I got
That was not good.
my T100 bat impellent ray, and I go to disrespect that, Terminator. No offense, folks. I just
T2
love.
is the greatest action film ever made.
I know, but there's just I just personally.
Different strokes for different folks.
I don't even know
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
believe that, Chris, but I do feel it sometimes. I
feel
feel
it
it every time I watch it. I feel it. I know
mean,
that much.
When you can see what the HD is exposed, the clearly doubled on the
Oh,
motorcycle.
that just
They're
adds
not
to it.
Arnold and John
It adds
Connor.
to it.
Yeah,
Classic. Oh my god, it's great. It's great. Again, like I think both like defining action movies of their time. 92 and 2015.
It's definitely a desert island movie for me. Because I could just rewatch that movie over and over and over again. And
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a jam.
and I just want to preface this. Like the reason I put this over Terminator 2 is because that's another fun memory I have with my dad.
Yeah, there you go.
That's awesome.
You know,
and also, that's a good.
It's like me and Dunkirk.
Yeah, exactly.
I went to go see a World War II movie with my dad.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, my family.
That and Lincoln.
Oh yeah, Lincoln. My family are like big fans of Terminator movies.
Top Gun Maverick.
Oh god, that's the thing about Terminator 2. There's like so many great sequels, and it's a little hard for me to like how I put Terminator 2 over Dark Knight or back.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, it's like I like Terminator 2 as a sequel, but they're just and then it's also like I don't know how you guys think about your sequels, but like I had to compare it to the other sequels after it came out from that movie. Like Terminator 3 is like how like
those are all not very good.
Yeah, exactly. So I just felt like with Terminator 2, it was such a perfect closure of that series, and then because we got so many of them,
but
it's
the first Mad Max movie is not very good.
Interesting, but not.
Thunderdome is like ridiculous, but it's like not particularly great. It's its own thing, kind of like Army of Darkness, and but Army of Darkness is great. So, and Thunderdome is in its own way. Then like Mad Max Fury Road is just like everything you could ever ask for.
Yeah,
just
come on.
But then it ruins Furiosa in a way. Like I do think Furiosa is great.
Yeah.
Like it's really great, but like unfortunately,
it's not going to be as good as that.
The prequel to one of the greatest movies ever made.
It was lightning in a bottle.
I just
much like Godfather 3.
Which
is
no, we
like
don't need to talk about that.
an hour of a really great movie, an extremely good movie, and an hour of that movie.
Yeah, my favorite part of that movie is the massacre. The guy's like, "I need to get my lucky jacket." I'm like, "What the hell? You don't need your lucky jacket," and then he gets killed. I'm like, "What?"
Dude, Andres, you got to listen to our Godfather coverage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, that was one of our weird ones that we did. That kind of seems out of character for us, but yet if you look at our catalog,
it's classic. We just do the classics. We do the best. We do the very best in franchise.
Now adding Indiana Jones to the resume. I
don't want to jump the shark, literally. Or nuke the fridge.
I know where you're going.
I'm very excited. I hope I can get into the Indiana Jones, but that series is very funny in terms of like they had a perfect trilogy. And then we got these other two, which you guys are going to review.
Money talks, baby.
Yeah, I know.
All about that money. It's got nothing to do with anything else. I saw the fourth one. It blows. It's just like, come on, you guys. You remember Indiana Jones?
Yeah, Jones. Yeah.
It's money. They're sad cash grabs, which I think, unfortunately, as we've covered a lot of franchises, those do happen often.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
It's our bread and butter, baby. That's where the real work comes in.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Indiana Jones, great classic franchise. I love the first three. I mean, for me, the third movie, The Last Crusade, is my personal favorite.
This is what I've been hearing, guys. I've been talking. I've been sprinkling the word out on the streets, and I'm getting a lot of Last Crusade is my favorite.
Oh, really?
A buddy of mine that I talked to today about it. He wanted.
I think that's everybody's like go-to movie hot take. But I can promise you viewers out there, all you millions of viewers out there, that I will ride hard for the first movie, and it will be done. I do love the third. But the first is a perfect movie.
Hot take. The third one is just doing the first one again.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh,
hot take. The first one has Karen Allen, and
yeah, but it's the same fucking idea. It's almost
but it
like
has Karen Allen.
What? The third one doesn't, though, right?
No. Karen Allen comes back in the fourth.
She comes in the fourth.
They went back to Nazis. They went back to their bread and butter of what we love.
They got Sean Connery.
Yeah.
That's always been my take. Is that 1 and 3 are like it's like the Evil Dead, but not at all because Raiders.
And then I will make a passioned love, much like my love for the Phantom Menace for Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom. Yeah. Well,
Temple of Doom is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Incredibly dark and not.
It's super. I mean, there's a bunch of fun backstory to it. I listened to the what happened to this movie or whatever on it.
So we're gonna leave you wanting more.
Yeah. Before we head out, I just want to say, like, I understand where you're coming from, Luke. I agree. Raiders of the Lost Ark is a great film, but what makes Last Crusade for a lot of people and like me put it number one is just the emotional hook of it. Like, yes, I agree with Chris.
Did you guys ever watch the show How I Met Your Mother?
No.
Yeah, briefly. I see.
So there's a bit in it for an episode where they're talking about the moment that you have with your friends where you finally are keyed in on an annoying thing that they do, and then you can't not see it anymore after someone makes you aware of it. I feel like the end of The Last Crusade, the like old dude, the old night guy.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it's like a meme now, the fact that like it looks bad, like it just ruins that movie. Like it just makes it too goofy. Like I know the like melting face in Raiders is like, bad looking nowadays, but like the Crusade just has like just that too much of I don't like that.
I need to rewatch that. I always thought it was fine. Even the Raiders are. I disagree. I think they're fine because
you chose poorly.
Hey, I like to choose poorly, my friend. Raiders set up Ghostbusters. Like that effect did set up Ghostbusters, the 84 one. And I think that effect is fine. It's still creepy, I think. And then I need to rewatch
Ghostbusters too long.
Yeah. I feel like
great.
Yeah,
fucking great. Ghostbusters is amazing. Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, female Ghostbusters, all fucking solid.
Yeah, they're fun movies. I need to rewatch the ending of Last
I've been denying that franchise for a while now.
What? Get out of here!
I mean, Peter Venkman was my idol. I wanted to be Peter Venkman.
Same here, Chris.
Oh yeah, he was so smooth with Dana. With what's her name? With Dana, who was
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Dana. Oh
yeah. Oh man.
Not my favorite movies.
Luke, oh my God, Luke, we need to watch. This is a duty for 2026. We need to make a podcast of every Ghostbusters movie. Yes, there's some bad, but Ghostbusters 1.
We can cover it on the show. We will cover Ghostbusters at some point on the show.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
It's gonna be great.
It will happen. It will happen. What would be a franchise that I would want to do in retribution for that? We would have to do. We'll do Ghostbusters, and then we'll do Lethal Weapon.
Oh,
that's
God.
fine. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I love the 4 movies.
We've kind of, we've done our action runs, and they get old fast. We know that.
No. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it would be, but I wouldn't care.
Lethal Weapon would be a little tough once we got to 3 and 4.
Oh, there's 4. Shit.
I think there's 4.
Yeah, there's 4. Yeah. But for me, they're the best movies ever. I love it.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah,
I love the Lethal Weapon movies.
Yeah.
But they do. I mean, having to watch them one every week. I mean, the Die Hard movies are great too, but watching 3 straight weeks of Die Hard, I was like, all right, I got it.
Yeah, I got
We're doing it, baby.
Well, yeah. I think this has been great. Thank you, Andreas.
No problem.
Thank you. Anything you got to plug?
Oh, yeah. So first, I just want to bottom of my heart, thank you for inviting me on the Evil Dead series. This was a blast with you, Luke, and Chris, and hopefully we can continue our collaboration as always in the near future. Sure. Let me plug first the MC Bleeding Edge content very quickly. It's be very quick. So Wednesday we are going to review It Welcome to Derry, the new show for HBO. So this week it's actually me going to moderate the first 2 episodes. So please check us on Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, if I remember the time. And then Friday we're back again to do a movie review. I think Jeff say it's Kill Bill Volume 1. Sorry, that's going to be our movie review of this week. And then I'm very happy next week I'm going to do 28 Days Later, but I need to save that. I'm sorry, I'm too excited for that. But over my channel, Andreas Pop Culture Channel Presents, I got a big ambition project. Luke and Chris knows about this. I'm doing Bond Mania. So for November, I got a lot of Bond content in plan. So the first live stream will be Thunderbolt. Hopefully that will pan out. But then the other 2 I have is Review to Kill and GoldenEye are going to be the next 2 live stream views. So the schedule is November 9th is the next live stream. 16th is View to Kill, and then the 30th of November is going to be GoldenEye. So please check out and support the channel. That's where I'm at right now on my channel. So thank you from bottom of my heart, Luke and Chris, for reminding me. This was awesome. Talk about these movies.
Thanks, Andreas.
Absolutely. All right, well, Chris? We'll be whipping back up next week with the indie, and you guys, you have a great week. Bye, Bobby. Peace out.
Peace out.
See ya.